Okay, there we go. Oh, we're recording properly. So we'll try the FitXR. I haven't done this workout for a bit, so let's see. I'll try. Let's see, difficulty beginner. That's what I need to get warmed up into it. Strength, not cooldown. Right now I'm gonna start with FitXR. I haven't done that for a bit, so I guess we'll start with the strength primer. It's 11 minutes, and then I'll need a warm up. So add that, and you can also, just so folks know, you can. Right now I have the music disabled for DMCA purposes. So I'm just gonna put the class music to 1, and oh, WorkFit does? Oh, I didn't know that. Let's do day, since it's daytime, we're doing it. This is the locker room, but it's kind of dark. In the arena. That's really dark. Day. I like bright things working out in. Oh. Alright, so I thought I selected it and I didn't save it. Okay. So this one, it's community modes where we have like 3 on this side and then 3 on the other side of you. Have pre-recorded people working out next to you. And that hides the head-up display that pops up. But I like having that there, so I'll do that. And I'll do the seafront during the day. Well, it's kind of dark though, although you work out here towards the end, so we'll do that one. Okay. Actually, let me just room scale boundary on this little line.
Hey, I'm Sarah. Let's start with shoulder roll back. Make it a full arm circle. That's right, we are getting your shoulders warm for your HIIT workout.
Wait, what?
Let's go for a squat.
Oh, the WorkFit one, yeah. The WorkFit.
Send the hips back, weight in the heels as you power back to standing. Let's also make sure your knees are slightly pressing out and chest lifted.
You know, because my legs aren't nearly as sore.
Nice, widen your stance for sumo squats. It's in the name. Big turned out squats to give your glutes and quads a nice wake up call.
Yeah, Jeremy.
Are we breathing?
His legs
Last one. Arms out, give me small circles. It seems simple, but those little movements will get your arms and shoulders ready for your HIIT drills.
I think 2 hours yesterday, I think, if I remember correctly. So, it was a decent amount.
Want to amp this up? Keep the arms going and sink down into your sumo squat and hold. This is totally optional, but either way, brace your core by giving me a nice exhale. Woo, shake it out. Reverse toe taps. Let's get your feet moving. Extend your leg as far as you can behind you and check in on your breath. All right, shake out your arms. Use this to open up your chest and keep your feet moving while you do this. Okay, now let's get movement in your legs with hamstring curls. Let's go to the right. Step out jacks. Use this to really jumpstart your heart rate. Skater right to left. Push off your standing foot to help with shifts and land on soft knees. Back to hamstring curls. Kick that butt. Last chance to give me everything. Step out, Jax. You better go off in the warm-up. Have a great workout.
High knees. Wait for the workout to load. All right. Let's start. Like my usual workouts, I do barefoot because I prefer the dexterity for feet. You can do menu on your left controller. Here we go. So, no.
What's good? It's Sarah, and I have a 4-track class that's all about lower body endurance. Let's get this Legalicious party started with squats. Feet slightly wider than hip width apart. Hit the front cues, then sink into your squat to break the arrows. Hit the bottom cues, then repeat for 35 seconds. Remember, no need to hit the arrows. Send your hips back as you sink down. Once you're low enough, the arrows will break. That's it. Give me a nice exhale to power you back to standing. Keep your chest lifted throughout the squat. Not only will this help keep your eyes on the cues, but also ensure good form. Yes, keep moving all the way to 0. Get into a wide stance for alternating torso twist. Left hand hits the front cue, rotate to the right for the sidewall, then other side. Fully extend your arms to hit the cues. Let's also add an exhale as you rotate to help engage your core. We're here for 20 more seconds. Now that you get the hang of it, see if you can speed it up. That's it. I see you getting twisted. Let's add a shield to the bottom squat cues. I'm turning sideways to show you my form, but you'll be hitting it to the front like before. Hit, squat, strike the shield, then the cues. This is forcing you to stay lower longer, aka stay engaged in your glutes and quads. You're welcome. Don't forget to exhale back to standing. Yes, even your muscles need oxygen to power through. Less than 10 seconds. Can you give me more power and speed? That's it, all the way to 0. Let's add some shifting side-to-side fun in Circuit 2. 4 moves, all working for 30 seconds, resting for 10. First up is square. This move will target core and legs while testing your hand coordination. Get in a wide stance and hit all 4 corners with your left hand. Follow the shape as quickly as you can for the entire interval. You ready for some geometry? Okay, let's go. Stay planted in your wide stance and shift side to side. Don't forget to use your squat for the lower cues. Yes, you're allowed to reach across the body just like we did in our torso twist. That's it. Chest lifted. You got it. Take away the square and just focus on shifting side to side as you hit the top cue, then squat for the bottom. Left hand leads. Yeah, those arrows are there again to make sure you squat low enough. You're welcome, legs. My 2-year-old could high five all day. So this is my parent hack to tire him out. Up high, down low, to make him run to the other side. Time to square up again. Right hand leading. This time your goal is to beat your previous best number on the top right corner. Go get it. I was a dance major in college, and my professor used to say if you can do it on one side, you can do it on the other. One side just might take a little more training, but it was true. Once your brain has the muscle memory, the second side knows what to expect. How's your previous best number looking? Challenge yourself to beat it. You know this last move. Squat iso hold. One shield on the bottom cues because your quads and glutes asked to look cute today. Okay, to review. Feet slightly wider than hip width apart. Chest lifted as you sink into your hips. Weight in your heels. Then exhale back to standing. Come on, end this circuit strong. Ignore the music. That burn just means you're doing it right.
I missed one.
Halfway done. Theme of Circuit 3 is isolate the burn. We have 4 moves, all working for 35 seconds, resting for 10. First up is a progression of our shift squat by adding a step out. Left hand hits the front cue. Take a big step out to the left, then back to center. That's right, we're only doing the left side. Okay, here we go. Isolate the burn to the left. Step out nice and wide. Shift your weight to the left to hit the side cue, then push off your left foot back to standing. Yes, you must come back to center each time. That step out is very important so you can get a yummier burn in your quad, hip, and glute. Come on, final few seconds here. Oh, we've done this move before. Alternating torso twist. Left hand leads, rotating to the right, then other side. Let's get twisted. You guessed it, we're isolating your abdominal wall, the muscles around your stomach. Some things to remember from before. Exhale on the twist to help brace your core. Fully extend your arm to strike the cues. Lastly, keep your knees slightly bent. This will help with a deeper engagement as you rotate. Great, now pick up the pace. Shift squat, step out again, but now let's isolate the right side. If you do it on one side, you can do it on the other. Let's go. Remember, big step out to squat and shift. Then push off the right foot, this time back to center. This move is so good for stability and balance to prevent falling. But also kind of low-key reminds me of holiday cooking when you got like 10 things on the stove. Who else feeling me right now? Work! Really shake it out because we're gonna end this circuit with squat iso hold again. Just one shield at the bottom. Okay, we know this move, but do we know what squat stands for? Sexy quads and unbelievably amazing tushies. If you've been taking my classes, then you know. I know that fatigue is settling in, but just think of it as sunshine kissing your leg and repeat after me. I am getting stronger.
This one.
Oh, my quad, Becky, is the last circuit. You made it. 3 moves, all 40 seconds. Let's get planted in a wide stance for stationary lateral lunge. Hit the 2 cues at shoulder level. Lunge left to hit the cues. Back up, then other side. We're taking our shift squat even deeper for our lateral lunges, but this time, your lunging leg is bent while your extended leg is straight. Give me a big exhale as you push off your standing foot, Think of squeezing your inner thighs together back to standing.
Don't want to whack the left side too hard.
This is the ultimate leg-tastic side-to-side strengthening exercise. Let's just say you'll be ready for Suns Out Legs Out season after this. 10 more seconds. Woo! Standing wide and turned out for sumo squat. Hit the 2 cues, then keep the knees pressing out as you lower for the bottom cues. Same idea as a regular squat, chest lifted, weight in the heels, exhale back to standing, but because we're turned out, you need to focus on keeping the knees open. Then squeeze your inner thighs together to power you back up. Yes, glutes and quads are burning, but now you should also feel your hamstrings and rotators in your hips. I'm not gonna lie, as a professional dancer, this is my favorite kind of squat. You know how we have to end this, right? Squat iso hold. You can do it. It's only 40 seconds left of this whole class. This is your final challenge. You've done it 3 times before. Make this the best yet and beat your previous hit count. Yes, we're gonna feel this tomorrow in the best way possible. Repeat after me. I appreciate my legs. They stand up for me. Yes, keep breathing. Don't forget to apply your exhale back up. You better finish this class knowing you gave me everything. Thank you for an excellent class. I'm Sarah. Now let's go for another or join me for a cool down.
Yeah, all right, it's now 1:49. There's my results. This helps sells you on their membership. So if you do their membership, you get more trainers and classes. They have a mobile app, more environments. You can do multiplayer. There's a community, but it's like $9 a month or $108 or $12 a month. At a month at a time. So I'm not big on memberships, so I've skipped that. The free workouts are pretty good. So yeah, that's I did a new record hit. And a decent amount of calorie burns. I'll save that. And we'll do, see, I'm only going 20 minutes. I'll do another workout. Go home. Let's go to workout. Motivating. Go to workout. Right length. Okay. Switch to shorts, I think. There. That's better. Let's see. We did hit Sarah. She also does strength. I forget if that's with weights. I know I've done that. I just don't know if I want to do double up on that, so I might switch to a different type of workout. Dylan has a nice boxing one that's good. I haven't done the advanced one yet because the beginners are kind of challenging for me, just as they are. Oops. So that app is free on the App Store. It's called FitXR. That was that one. Let's see. Fun. I could do slam and punch fit for y'all. Let's see. Light sport. What was the one you were talking about, Jeremy? Oh, VR workout. Was it XR? Okay. Yeah, XR workout, maybe. Try that one. I think this is the one he's talking about. We both have a yeah. This is Jeremy and I were fortunate to get grandfathered in for full yeah, it used to be a side quest app when they first started, and we started using it back then, a year or so ago. So we're kind of grandfathered into the premium version. But I think this might still be free on the App Lab. I'm not 100%. So yeah, make sure your boundaries are good. Yeah. So the good thing about this is it has mixed reality, so you can toggle it on and off if you prefer to see your surroundings. So it's calibrating. You can hold. So if you like to do workouts in an environment, there's these guys. They use less power, supposedly. It's kind of neat. Usually I just use pass-through myself. Skyline. Rooftops. And this one looks like volcano-ish. It's kind of scary. This one. Oh, we're in the frozen Antarctic. North Pole. This one's a really hot one. We have lava. It's a dark cave from the looks of it. Yeah. It's a nighttime skyline. The moon. That's neat. I remember it having this many. Oh, there's a pretty waterfall over there. That's cool. I remember having this many backgrounds, but I usually don't use the backgrounds. That's just a blank canvas, I guess. This one looks like the Grand Canyon. Yeah. It's neat. Environments. Huh, a volcano. I really like the volcanoes. If you're into winter, there's snowy ones. It's like almost like Utah, maybe. And it's a more realistic snow environment. Sun and the snow and ice. Looks like they have a holiday one too. It's cute. Yeah. And one. Yeah. Like European mountains. So you got that, and now it's Hollow AR. So now you can see.
Sorry, I didn't understand that.
Wait, don't sweat. I'll do with the waterfall. Yeah, it looks neat. Okay. I can see Jeremy over there. The fit room, you have an option of doing. That's just setting it. So it's another. I can buy one and gift one if you want to upgrade for a limited time. So yeah, these are male and female robots. They'll show you how to do the commands or the movements. And yeah, that's things. Settings. You can adjust the music. So I'm just going to reduce it down a little. And environment I've set. Heart rate, you can connect it to a sensor. recording. The room setup. And back. Do the tutorial so y'all can see that. Okay.
Welcome to VR Workout, the true full body fitness game in VR. This is a short introduction where you can warm up and get to know how fun it is to work out. This game is played with hand tracking. Please put your controllers down now and wait until your hands appear again. You can also use this with controllers for now. But to get the full VR workout experience with push-ups and more, you should enable hand tracking in the headset settings menu. Okay, ready? We are going to start with a few simple movements to get your body moving. Remember to breathe and look for the cues coming towards you. Use your right hand to hit the green cues and your left hand for the blue. Just give them a slight hit. That's it. Nice one. Look down and make sure you are standing in the center of the circle below. If not, adjust your position now. When you see a head triangle, move your head to touch it. Don't overdo it as head cues are very forgiving.
Go get it. Prepare to jump.
Let's try some easy squats now.
Get into your squat.
Squat under these blocks. Squat under the red walls and try to reach the head triangle behind them.
Go get it.
Okay, let's try it a bit faster. Remember, safety comes first. Always be aware of your surroundings and watch out for your guardian. Playing in pass-through mode will make it a lot easier to avoid bumping into things.
Let's start. Since I cool down a bit, try that one.
Let's do some warm-up.
Okay.
Now. You are on a roll. You are incredible. I am proud of you. Start sprinting. Now.
Yeah, you're supposed to wax them with the purple things. Since it's how much. I know it's how fast you run. A little bit. Oh, they're doing coins now. That's new. We've done this workout in a while, so So make sure your headset's somewhat firm on your head for starting these particular ones. Do 5 minute. Some sprinting. I forget what these are. That's squatting. Okay.
Standing position. Now. Get into your squat. Fight for it. Now.
I have low back issues, so I can adjust this.
Keep going.
Of course, you can always make the customer get with this. Oh, that was a
Standing position.
Not a head one.
Now.
Okay.
Keep going. Get into your squat.
Okay.
Now.
Squatting.
Keep it up. Start sprinting.
Okay.
Now.
See, sensing it better as my headset's on a little tighter. Oh no. Pick up the pace.
Get into your squat. Now.
Some cardio going.
You are killing it. Standing position. I am proud of you. Now.
Okay. Here's my eye. Right. Half done. Okay. Left. Right. Left.
Start sprinting.
Sprint time.
Now.
I'm sprinting. Promise you I'm sprinting. Here we go.
Standing position. Now.
Sometimes it doesn't always work. But it's still a decent workout though.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Start sprinting. Now.
Oh, high knees? Okay. Jeremy says high knees should be better. Okay. It's like, I promise you I'm running. It's not like I'm trying to get out of it. It seems to be working. Good tip, Jeremy.
That's the spirit. Get into your squat. Now.
Yeah, they basically want you to do high knees with running or jogging. Whew, get the heart rate going. So it lets you know if it's not high enough for knees. Basically, my knees were
Go for it.
about waist level, like you're doing high knees workouts. Yeah.
Start sprinting.
I don't really know if I really call it sprinting. This is more
Now.
like high knees running, but it is what it is. High knees to the waist level. What I do for high knees is
Go
just
get
hold
it.
my hands in front of me like this and try to get knees to touch my hands. Done. Okay. So that means I can stop. Still running. I won't go as high though. Are we still going? It's not saying anything. What are we doing? It's not. Okay, the bot stopped. Oh, how'd I get back here? I ran forward. I didn't realize I ran forward because the display is right there. I'm gonna wind up running into the doors to the kitchen. It's the first time I've done that. This is the first time I think I worked out with room scale boundaries, so that's probably why. So if you haven't done this before, just be note, he will run in a direction if you're not watching yourself. Okay, so we're into one more coin. It's cool. Save it as a challenge. We're at 39. It's pretty good. Let's see. I forget it. Cleanse this. Yes, no. No, I don't. Hard. No, there's no cooldowns. Okay, so you have to do cooldowns elsewhere. You don't have those where you can maybe customize ones. I don't know if they have cooldowns. I guess not. So yeah, you have to figure out a cooldown on your own, but one of the folks we used to work out with before we started getting into VR, yeah, XR workout. Yeah, that's what I was going to suggest. So, quit that. Just going to show you all the page. And apps.
Want to really get fit in VR? Then drop the controllers. With hand tracking, you can go home.
There. So it's called XR workout for that last workout thing. There are some hiccups like you saw, but overall it's a decent
Hard.
You can do high intensity workouts. You just have to do cool down elsewhere. So for cooldowns, I would suggest, I'm going to bring up my YouTube app. There's a couple that Jeremy and I used to follow before we started getting really into VR. Their names are Kelly and Daniel Seegers. They're out in Pacific Northwest, and their firm is called Fitness Blender, and they have a lot of free workouts and cooldowns. That's Kelly, and the background noise is Jeremy with his coffee. That's Daniel, their husband and wife, and they've been making free videos on YouTube for years, and we used to work out with them pretty regularly before we started getting into VR. And their website's fitnessblender.com. They do have a subscription you can purchase, but again, they have a ton of different free ones to do. Let's see. What can we do that isn't too hardcore, you know? See, that's one of the earlier ones. Let's see. Kickboxing. See, we're about 42, so is there like a kickbox that's like 15? There's a way to search in the channel. Click on the channel. At least there is on the main YouTube. Kickboxing. All right, so that's Kelly and Daniel's workouts that are kickboxing. There we go. So at 11, that one, that should be good. Tasha, that's one of their new instructors they've added last year. She's really good. She has really good sweaty workouts if you're into HIIT.
Oh, we're using QuickBooks for a lot more than accounting.
Well, I need Salesforce integration.
QuickBooks works with Salesforce.
This is Kelly's Cardio Kickboxing from FitnessBlender.com.
This is one of their earlier workouts, so it has a little bit dated stuff on the display, but it's still a great workout, though.
In this workout, we're going to be doing 8 different combinations of kickboxing cardio intervals. We're going to be doing 2 slow demo repetitions and then 10 full speed repetitions for every single combination. We're only going to be going through 1 round, and we're not going to need any equipment. All right, let's go ahead and get started with our first round. We're starting off with a high kick, a side kick, a jab, a cross, and a hook. This one's pretty long.
Okay.
You'll get used to it pretty quick. So it's a high kick, side kick, a jab, a cross, and a hook. All right, let's go ahead and get ready. Do those 10 fast repetitions. Now, as you're doing these motions, remember that every single one of these combinations, you want to make sure you're pushing yourself as hard as you can. If you're only going through the motions on this one, it's not going to be anywhere near as hard as if you really push against yourself. So make sure that every single time you're extending that arm out, you're pushing as hard as you possibly can. Then use those opposite muscles to pull that arm back really nice and quick to move into the next motion. You want to make sure that that heart rate gets up really nice and high. You want to make sure those legs get nice and tired. And you never want to finish off one of these combinations with thinking you could have pushed harder. Now we're almost done, just a few more seconds. And let it relax. All right, we're going to switch sides. You're going to switch, face the opposite direction. Make sure that opposite leg is leading. Do the same repetitions over again. So front kick, side kick, jab, cross, hook. All right, start it up fast. 10 repetitions. Again, keep that motion nice and quick, but make sure as you're doing this, you don't kick that leg or that arm to a full extension. You want to keep that arm just a little bit bent to that full extension. You want to keep that knee just a little bit bent to that full extension. We don't want to go to a full extended, locked out position. You don't want to hyperextend your knee or hyperextend your elbow. So take your time to make sure that you're doing a really hard kick, but you don't go to a full extension. Don't want to get overexcited and end up hurting those joints. We're almost done, just 2 more rounds.
Forgot the hook. There we go.
And let it relax. All right, let's go and move on to the next one. We're doing 2 hooks, 2 uppercuts, and 2 jumping jacks. So hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut, and then 2 jumping jacks. Then start again. Hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut, jumping jacks. All right, now we've got 10 fast. Keep pushing through these as quick as you can. Just keep reminding yourself you're pushing yourself as hard as you possibly can. Make sure that you are completely dead after every single one of these rounds. Try to keep that form as clean as you can. Make sure you don't overextend that elbow or that knee. Make sure you're getting into that form of that jumping jack nice and quick, nice clean motions, then right back into those punches. So take your time. Make sure you're getting that form nice and clean and you're not flailing those arms around, but at the same time, try to move as quickly as you possibly can with as clean a form as you can. We're almost done, just a few more through. And we just have 1 left. And let it relax. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. We're doing the same exact progression, but on the opposite side, so you're leading with the opposite leg.
Okay, so that time
one more time slow.
Forward and my right foot back. This time I'm going to do right foot forward.
And now you got 10 fast. Go ahead and start them up.
Okay.
Just keep pushing through this nice and quick. Make sure you get a nice solid hook, nice solid uppercut. Make sure those arms are really tensed. Make sure those abdominal muscles are really tensed. Those legs should be nice and solid. Every single muscle in your body should be contracted for this exercise. And we're almost done. Just 2 more rounds. Keep pushing through it.
That's okay. As long as
And just
moving.
1 more.
That's the goal.
And let it relax. All right, keep those feet moving. You want to do an active rest here. Move on to the next one. We've got 4 forward punches and 2 cross punches. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then cross and cross. Slow again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cross and cross. All right, now we're going to do them nice and fast, 10 repetitions. Now, as you're doing this one, make sure that you're alternating which hand you start with for each one of these cycles. Since we're not doing a leading leg, a left leg or right leg forward, there's not going to be a left or right side. This is going to be straightforward. So you want to make sure you're alternating every single time, making sure that when you start those 4 punches, you either start with your left hand one time, and then the next time you start with your right, and then the same thing with those cross punches. Just keep it going nice and solid. We're almost done. And there's your last one right there. Go ahead and let it relax. All right, let's move on to the next one. Doing a high kick and rear kick combo. So we're going to be doing this with your leading leg is going to be the front kick, and your rear leg is going to be the rear kick. Okay. So just keep alternating back and forth. Let's go ahead and get ready. Doing fast, 10 repetitions.
So I'm starting
front kick, rear kick. Nice and quick. Just keep alternating back and forth. Make sure there's no pause in the middle. You want this to be a constant motion, just switching back and forth from front to rear leg. Now make sure that as you kick that leg, you don't let that knee go to a full hyperextension or a full extension. You want to keep that knee slightly bent at that full extension. Now we're almost done. You just have 1 more and let it relax. All right, go to that active rest again. We're going to switch sides here in just a second. So we're going to be leading with that opposite leg now. So that opposite leg is going to be the front leg. That opposite leg is going to be the rear leg. Just that front kick, rear kick. All right, go ahead and speed it up. We're doing 10 fast now. Now remember, there's no pause in the middle. You're trying to move from that front kick to that rear kick and back again as quickly as you can without any kind of pause. Make sure that you're not extending that leg all the way out. You want to keep just a slight bend in that knee, even at that full extension. And we're almost done. Just 2 more. 1 left. And let it relax. All right, go back to that active rest. We're going to be moving on to the next one. The next combination is 2 jumping jacks and 2 forward kicks. So again, 1 more slow. So 2 jumping jacks and 2 forward kicks. 1 on each leg. All right, let's go ahead and get ready. Start it up fast, 10 repetitions. Now when you're doing this, make sure that you're alternating which leg you kick with first. Since we're doing just straight forward, there's no leading leg. So we're not going to be doing a left side and a right side. We're just going to be doing 1 round through. So make sure every single repetition you start with a different leg than you did last time. Now I know you're starting to get tired by this point. We're about halfway through the routine, but you want to keep pushing yourself as hard as you possibly can. Make sure you're really getting tired on this one. Those legs are probably getting a little sluggish. Those arms are probably getting a little bit sluggish, but keep trying to push through with as clean a form as you can. Don't let those legs and arms go out of control. You don't want to let them flail around. You want every motion to be nice and solid, everything perfectly contracted. And that was your last one right there, so go ahead and let it relax. We're moving on to our next combination, 2 knees and 2 high kicks. So it's going to be knee on the same leg, and then a high kick, and high kick on the same leg. Just alternate back and forth, knee, and high kick, high kick. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Doing our 10 fast repetitions.
So knee, high kick, knee, high kick. Oh, okay. She's even the same kicking. Okay. All right. I was switching legs. Oh well. Knee.
And we're almost done. Just keep pushing through it. Make sure everything's really nice and solid.
High kick.
You have 2 more.
Knee.
High kick. And then 1 more round. Knee, high kick, and let it relax. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides. Go into that active rest. We're going to be doing the same exact motion on the opposite side. So 1 round slow. High kick, 1 more round slow. Knee, and high kick, high kick. All right, 10 repetitions fast. Start them up. So just keep checking your body through this entire round. You want to make sure that you're not letting anything relax. As those muscles start to get tired, they're going to want to completely and totally relax on you and just kind of flail about a little bit. So you want to make sure that you really contract every single muscle. Make sure every single motion is nice and solid. You might lose your balance a little bit, but you want to make sure that every single kick, every single knee is as solid as you possibly can, contracting those abs, those legs, those arms, every single muscle in your body.
Knee.
Almost done. Just 2 more cycles. One more. And let it relax. All right, switch back to that active rest, jogging in place. Moving on to our next combination. A jab, cross, twice through, and then 2 uppercuts, and then you're going to switch sides. Switch that leading leg, then start again. All right, go ahead and get ready. We're going to start up 10 repetitions fast.
Okay. Left foot forward. Cross, uppercut, switch. Cross, uppercut, switch. Kelly and Daniel.
Almost done. Just 2 more cycles.
Before, just aim at something on the wall or behind him.
Switch it back.
Throw your punches at.
And let it relax. All right, go to that active rest. Jog around. We're getting ready for our next one. 2 knees, a jab, and a cross. So knee, jab, cross. Again, knee, jab, and cross. All right, let's do them fast. 10 repetitions. Start them up. Now, I know those arms and legs are getting really nice and tired. We've been doing this for 10 minutes without a long break, so make sure that you're still pushing yourself through this. We're almost done. We only have about 1 minute left through until we're completely done with this routine, so keep pushing it. This is your home stretch, so make sure it counts. And we're almost done with this side. Just 2 more through. Last one. And let it relax. Go back to that active rest. We're going to switch sides, so switch that leading arm, leading leg. Got 2 slow ones, so knee, jab, cross. 1 more slow, knee, jab, and cross. All right, doing 10 fast. This is your last round through. This is the last one you have until you're done with this routine, so make sure it really counts. Push yourself as hard as you possibly can. You want to be dead by the time this is done. And keep pushing it. We're almost done. Just 2 more through. Last one.
Lose track what I'm supposed
and let it relax. Go back to that active rest. We are completely done. This workout is finished. You just finished Kelly's cardio kickboxing.
I wouldn't recommend that as just a standalone workout. You need to do a warm up and a cool down if you're going to do that. So now we are at 55. Let's see what cool downs. Search. Oh, no.
YouTube Music Premium is an experience that gives you complete control.
I don't know what I clicked. Kick. Cool. But there's a variety of different warm-up and cool-downs as well as a whole series of a workout. Apparently Jeremy's trimming his nails right now. So yeah, there's different cooldowns and warm-ups, workouts. There's 5-day fitness challenges that are completely free on there too. So I strongly recommend going to their site, fitnessblender.com, for free workouts. This is a good yoga one. I'll try that.
This is Fitness Blender's Fluid Yoga Stretch. In this workout, we're going to be moving slowly through a series of yoga stretches. Now, you're not going to need any equipment for this routine whatsoever except for an optional exercise mat. So let's go ahead and get started with our first stretch, which is going to be an overhead stretch plus a forward bend. So bring those arms up over your head, take a nice deep breath in, slowly drop down towards those feet, just a regular toe touch, and right back up again as those hands come up over top of your head. Just nice and slow. Control that breathing.
Hang on, Daniel. 1 sec. It's doing a... Okay. I need to get rid of this media volume thing. I don't know how I did that. Okay.
Let's do 2 more. Nice and slow. Hands up over top of your head. Deep breath in. Slowly exhale down, stretching down towards those toes. Keep those legs nice and straight. Back up again for our last one. Nice deep breath in. Exhale down towards those toes. And let it relax. We're going to switch off to a warrior pose next. So those feet really nice and wide, about 2 to 3 times shoulder width apart. Drop down off to one side with that foot turned away from you. Other leg's gonna be nice and straight. Keeping those arms parallel to the ground, pointing in opposite directions. Then moving to a modified side angle, elbow down onto that bent knee, hand comes up over top of your head, stretching it up. Keep that chest open, breathing normally. Then down to a low lunge. So dropping down over that bent knee even more, dropping those hips down as low as is comfortable. Hands down to that mat. Again, keeping those lungs open. Then slowly come back up. We're going to do the same exact thing off to the other side. So bend that opposite knee off. Turn that toe out to the side. Arms nice and straight, parallel to the ground.
My back arm's hitting the
Keep those lungs open.
Coming up.
Slowly move off to that modified side angle, elbow on that knee, hand up over top of your shoulder. Keep that chest open. Make sure you're not rolling those shoulders down towards the ground. You want to keep them perpendicular to the ground. And slowly down to that low lunge, hands on the ground, dropping those hips down towards the ground as close as is comfortable.
Moves down. I forgot about that.
Keep those lungs open. And let it relax. Go ahead and move to a downward dog next. So feet just about hip width apart. Walk those hands out, trying to make a triangle off of the ground. So nice straight line from wrist to hip and from hip to ankle. Trying to keep those knees as straight as you can. Go ahead and bring one leg up for a downward dog split. So trying to keep that leg up as high as you possibly can. Then bend that knee, bring that heel back down towards your butt for a hip opener.
And breathe.
Slowly back down. We're going to do a modified pigeon. So that leg that was up, you're going to bring and tuck underneath you, lay down across it. Again, keep those lungs open, just breathing normally.
Move the captions.
Slowly exhale down, stretching down towards those toes. Close.
Fast forwarded.
You're going to tuck that hip opener, tuck back behind you up towards your butt. Grab that foot, pull it in, and tuck underneath you. Lay down, leg up for a downward dog split. So trying to keep that leg up as high as you possibly can. Then bend that knee, bring that heel back down towards your butt for a hip opener.
Downward dog, that's great.
Slowly back down. We're going to do a modified pigeon. So that leg that was up, you're going to bring and tuck underneath you. Lay down across it. Again, keep those lungs open, just breathing normally.
That's fine too. Don't worry about it. Just breathe.
And slowly sit back up. Keep that leg position the same. You're going to tuck your heel, the one back behind you, up towards your butt. Grab that foot, pull it in as close as is comfortable. A little extra stretch, that quadricep, the front of that thigh, that foot you're pulling back. Then back to a downward dog. Feet again, shoulder width apart or hip width apart. Pressing those heels down into the ground. Legs nice and straight. Straight line through that chest. Bring that opposite leg up for that downward dog split.
Other side.
And then that hip opener, tucking that heel to your butt. And slowly down for that modified pigeon pose.
Pigeon again on the opposite side.
Lay down over top of that leg in front.
Oh, my hips
Keep
are
those
that
lungs
tight,
open,
so
breathing
not
normally.
fully to the floor like Kelly is.
Slowly sit back up nice and straight with that chest. Tuck that heel in, back towards your butt, nice and close.
If you can, behind you. If not, that's good.
Just bring it as close as comfortable. Rotating those shoulders slightly.
Yoga is all
And let it
about
relax. One
practicing
more
to get
downward
into those
dog.
positions. That's why they call it a practice.
And to an upward dog. So keep those hips up off the ground. You don't want to actually touch.
Sit down.
Back to that downward dog. Slowly back down to that upward dog. Again, keep those hips barely hovering off the ground. Push it back up again. Just nice and slow, back and forth. Keep those lungs open. Make sure you're not holding your breath. If you want a specific breathing pattern, you can inhale as you go to that upward facing dog. Exhale as you go to the downward facing dog. And there's our last one right here, that upward facing dog. Keep those hips up off the ground, hovering slightly. And let it relax. All right, we're going to go to a cat-cow. So bring those knees right underneath those hips, hands right underneath those shoulders. Arch that back up really nice and high, kind of crunching those shoulders and hips in towards each other. Then nice and slow, drop that lower back down, dipping as low as you can for that cow position. Just nice and slow, alternating back and forth. Again, keeping those lungs open. You're going to exhale as you crunch those hips and shoulders, arching that back up nice and high. Then inhale as you drop that lower back down really nice and low.
I'm like, okay.
We've got just a couple more to go. Nice high arch. Slowly extend that lower back down as low as you can go. Back up again. Nice high arch. Crunch those abs. And exhale as you slowly let it drop back down. Move on to child's pose next. So sit back in those heels. Stretch those hands out away from you. Nice long stretch with those arms, trying to stretch out through the front of that shoulder, through that chest just a little bit, as well as feeling it a little bit in that lower back. And slowly let it relax. Go and sit back up. Take a nice deep breath, and you are done. Good job, everybody. This workout is complete.
Yeah. So that is Kelly's lake yoga cooldown flexibility, which I do desperately need to get back into practicing. There we go. All right, so on 63, that's a decent amount of workout. So thanks for joining me today in my workout journey. I realized you could do AR mode. That probably went better. That was one of our little birds on the deck. Yeah, thanks for joining me, y'all. Have a good day.